Welcome to Horror Dreams Story 1, The Screaming Bridge of Arlington, Texas *. There's a forgotten place in Arlington, Texas, tucked away behind trees, lost to time, and choked with legends. Locals call it the Screaming Bridge. And if you ever hear the screams ... it's already too late. The bridge once connected to quiet neighborhoods over the Trinity River. But one night in the 1960s, something went horribly wrong. A group of high school girls was out for a joyride after a football game. 5 of them, packed into a car, were heading home. They were laughing, singing, not knowing they were seconds away from a nightmare. Unbeknownst to them, the county had recently removed a section of the bridge for repairs, without placing warning signs. In the darkness, they couldn't see the danger ahead. The car plunged off the edge, straight into the cold, black water below. Only one girl made it out alive. Today, the bridge is closed off, but thrill seekers and ghost hunters still visit. Some claim to hear screams, young, panicked voices crying for help. Others have seen handprints suddenly appear on car windows. Some feel something cold brushing against their necks. Some hear gurgling sounds, as if someone is still drowning beneath the bridge. One ghost hunter swears he saw the full silhouette of a girl standing on the edge. As he approached, she vanished. He left immediately, but when he got to his car, the passenger door was wide open, and the seat was soaked. The city sealed the bridge, but no amount of concrete or warning signs can stop what haunts it. To this day, even locals refuse to cross it after dark, because on certain nights, if the air is still and the moon is high, you'll hear it too. The scream, *. That's why it's called ... The Screaming Bridge. Story 2, The Haunted Baker Hotel, Mineral Wells, *, rising over the town. By of Mineral Wells, like a dark sentinel stands the Baker Hotel, an Art Deco behemoth built in 1929 and haunted ever since. It once hosted celebrities and presidents, but behind the glamour lurked something evil. Legend speaks of a red-haired woman who leaped from the 7th floor and never left. Visitors say her perfume still lingers. Her ghost peers from windows, lips moving, but no sound comes out. Then there's the basement, a maze of dark tunnels. Paranormal teams report shadows moving in the corner of their eyes. Cold gusts where no wind exists, whispers that say your name. The elevators move by themselves. Doors creak open on the 14th floor, the most haunted of all, even though it's sealed shut. And those who stay overnight, some say they wake with scratches, some never wake at all. Story 3, The Goatman's Bridge, Denton TX, Old Alton Bridge, is better known by a darker name, Goatman's Bridge. They say a black goat farmer was lynched here by the KKK, thrown from the bridge with a noose around his neck. But when they came back to collect the body, it was gone. Locals claim he returned, not as a man, but as something else. At night, people hear hoofbeats on the bridge, but no one is there. Drivers' engines die on the bridge, Phone signals go black. And some say if you knock 3 times on the metal rail, something knocks back. Story 4. Asterisk, the black-eyed children of Texas. It starts with a knock, a quiet one. Tap, 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 tap. You open the door. 2 children stand there, heads bowed, pale, silent. They ask to use your phone. Their voices are too calm, their clothes outdated. Then they look up, their eyes ... pitch black. No whites, no pupils, just ... void. You slam the door. Your heart races. But the kids don't leave. They just stare. And everyone who lets them in disappears, or wishes they had. Story 4. The black-eyed children of Texas. It starts with a knock, a quiet one. Tap, tap, tap. You open the door. 2 children stand there, heads bowed, pale, silent. They ask to use your phone. Their voices are too calm, their clothes outdated. Then they look up, their eyes ... pitch black. No whites, no pupils, just ... void. You slam the door. Your heart races. But the kids don't leave. They just stare by. And everyone who lets them in disappears, or wishes they had. Story 5. Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Once a Catholic hospital. ... Now a decaying tomb. Yorktown Memorial was closed in the 80s, but it never truly emptied. Visitors report voices in the halls, screaming in empty rooms, doors slamming without wind, wheelchairs that roll on their own. One man said a nun appeared beside him, whispered in Latin, then vanished. Others have seen eyes glowing from the darkness. Some say the spirit here don't want help. They want company. Story 6. The Menja Hotel, San Antonio, built in 1859. It's the oldest continuously operating hotel in Texas, and one of the most haunted in America. The Menja is home to over 30 ghosts, Civil War soldiers, former staff, and even Teddy Roosevelt, who still visits the bar. Guests report footsteps in empty hallways, disembodied voices, cold spots, bow on their beds, and sometimes a woman in white who walks through walls and disappears into mirrors. Story 7. Marfa lights in the desolate plains near Marfa, Texas. Strange lights dance in the night sky. Red, blue, white. They float, flicker, then vanish. Some think it's headlights. Others, something not of this world. Cowboys saw them in the 1800s. NASA can't explain them. And the native tribes, they said it was the spirits of the land. So if you drive through Marfa after sunset, look east, but don't follow the lights. They might not want you to leave. Story 8. The Donkey Lady of San Antonio. A woman burned in a house fire, disfigured and left for dead. They say she returned, twisted, vengeful, and screaming. Now they call her the Donkey Lady because of the way her face melted. Her fingers fused like hooves. Drivers say they've seen her standing on the bridge. Others say she jumps on hoods, leaving hoof-shaped dents. And late at night, her screams echo through the woods. Story 9. The Devil's Backbone. This Rocky Ridge in central Texas has seen centuries of bloodshed, native battles, settler deaths, and more. Now, people hear ghost riders galloping through the trees, whispering voices calling their names, fires that appear, then vanish. A man once saw a child standing in the middle of the road. When he stopped, the child's head spun all the way around. Story 10. El Paso High School, built in 1916. This grand high school hides something wrong. Students report lockers opening on their own. Ghostly figures walking the halls. A woman in a 1940s dress scene jumping from the roof, only to vanish mid-air. A sealed hallway, hidden behind a brick wall, is said to trap time itself. People hear footsteps from inside, but the door hasn't opened in 50 years.